So we're talking about concentration. Concentration implies focusing your energy on a particular subject, which is thought trying to concentrate on something. But thought is also vagrant, all the time wandering off. So there is conflict in that, right? Back and forth. So when I try to understand, please, if you are really interested in all this, what is conflict? Why have human beings lived after so many thousands of years perpetually in conflict? It seems normal, and you say, yes, it's necessary to be in conflict to progress. What is progression? Are we progressing? Perhaps technologically, amazingly you are progressing. Otherwise, are we progressing psychologically? Obviously not. We are what we have been for the last 40,000 years or more. So I have to understand what is concentration, which means exclusion, which means I live my life excluding everything, avoiding everything, resisting everything. You follow that? So there is constant battle. And a brain in conflict wears itself out, loses its energy. Right? Agree to it? This is so obvious, logical. So is it possible to live without conflict? You understand, sir? You understand the depth of meditation? What's implied? So is it possible to live without conflict? The speaker says yes. The speaker says, if I'm not boasting, he's not boasting or trying to be an example, he's a horror for all that kind of stuff. He says, yes, it's possible, you have done it. What is conflict? Why is there duality in us? You understand? Saying one thing and doing something else, contrary to what you have said. And I am greedy, I must not, which is a contradiction. Right? Agree, sir? So in us there is duality all the time functioning. So duality is the cause of conflict. Is it possible? Is there duality at all?
There's duality in your...
Just listen, one moment. We have to stop it. Is there duality at all? There is duality. You're a woman, I'm a man. I am tall, you're short, or you're tall, I'm short. You're fair, I'm dark, and so on. There is duality. There is sun rising, sun setting, darkness, light. There is duality. But psychologically, is there duality at all? Or only what is? You understand, sir? There is only violence, not the opposite of it. The opposite of it is non-real. But we have made the opposite is real. And hence there is duality. I don't know if you're following all this. Am I? Heaven and hell, devil and God, it's the whole psychological movement of duality I'm discussing. And we are saying, the speaker is saying, there is no duality psychologically. There is only what is. And if the understanding of what is, then there is no duality. You know? And therefore, there is a cessation of all conflict psychologically. Because meditation implies tremendous energy required. Not just sitting in some silly corner repeating something like that. There's a lovely story of a patriarch, wise and all that kind of thing, and a disciple comes to him and sits cross-legged in front of him, closes his eyes. And the patriarch says, "My friend, what are you doing?" "I'm meditating, sir." He said, "Oh, is that so?" So he picks up 2 stones and keeps on. Patriarch picks up 2 stones and rubs them together. The noise wakes him up, and says, the disciple says to him, "Sir, what are you doing?" "I'm trying to make a mirror out of these 2 stones. And the disciple says, "Sir, you can rub for the rest of your life, you'll never make a stone." And so the patriarch says, "You can sit like that for the rest of your life." So, concentration. Then what is attention? In concentration, there is always a center, right? The center is the me. Me concentrating. I don't know if you follow this. Concentration emphasizes the me, the self. I know this is. And attention has no center whatever. When I'm attending, I'm attending. There is attention. It's not I am attending. I don't know if you this is. So in attention, in where there is attention, the center, with its periphery, with its diameter, with its extension and so on, there is none of that. And out of that, we have to inquire, what is a silent mind, brain? And we've laid the foundation. That is, to understand oneself so completely there is no fear. Psychologically, no fear whatever. Otherwise fear will create all kinds of illusions.